Hi folks, Dr. Meints with you once again with Mom Brain 101, where we help you move nimbly, think brilliantly, and live boldly. I want to let you know how I've been doing in my 2 weeks on this adventure of eating meat mostly. And it's not carnivore only, as I mentioned last time, but it's a lot of meat. In fact, my body requires about 120 grams of protein day to day if I want to stay fit. Yours is probably going to be different. So this is about my personal expedition. If you want to join me on this, we're going to have a workshop here, at least in Albuquerque, on the 21st of May this month about anti-inflammatory lifestyle. And that's what I tried to do in the last couple of weeks. And I'll tell you what it's done for me. So I measured my waist at the biggest part a couple of weeks ago. And I always thought I wore a 32-inch waist. I was measuring at the wrong spot. So measuring at the right spot, it was 37 inches. So in 2 weeks, it's down to 36. And that little fat roll is about 1.5 inches thick. Is now about maybe an inch. But in 2 weeks, that's a pretty big deal for me. I've never had that happen before, and I'm pretty excited about it. You can do the same darn thing. But what I want you to think about here, and by the way, my weight at the time, which I don't worry about too much, is about 168. Now it's 165. Who cares? What I'm interested in is wearing pants that I wore a year ago that I couldn't fit into, because my body, my brain, both are inflamed, as it turns out. So I had a bunch of testing done. What I discovered was my cardiac artery is the big one, the widowmaker. I found this out about 6 months ago, was becoming more and more calcified. The score was bad. It should be a 0. I think mine was like 275. So what's that from? Many things, and we can get into that later, maybe in the next video. But what I'm seeing in myself is I'm slowly but surely reducing 3 things. These are the 3 biggies that I want you to consider. And this is what we're going to be talking about at the 21st of May at the workshop on inflammation. That is 3 things. It spells SOG, S-O-G. The first thing we need to avoid on this new lifestyle is sugar, refined sugar of any kind. And so I've stayed away from that completely. Second thing is the O in SOG refers to oils that come from seeds. Okay. And I'll go into some more detail on that next time around and at the workshop. And the third one you want to avoid, in fact, the ones you want to really concentrate on is olive oil, great stuff. Avocado oil is fairly decent. And then, of course, olive oil, if you're going to use it on salads and so forth, that's a good one as well. There's other ones too, including, now get this flies in the face of everything we've been told, and that is animal fats. You don't want to eat too much of those either, but lard comes from an animal, it's natural. Lard comes from pigs, and beef tallow obviously comes from cows. So we'll be talking about that on the 21st as well. And if I hear from you, you want to know more about that stuff, let us know in the comments and give me some feedback on this. If you really like it, and this applies to women as much as it does men. And let's face it, it's Mom Brain 101. I have more women coming to me about, geez, I just feel like I'm slowing down. I feel like a slug. And my brain's slowing down too. I'm getting brain fog. Honest to goodness, ladies, that's brain fog. And you can let your husband and kids know the same thing, because if we really work on those 3 things, reducing or eliminating sugars, fructose, glucose, all the galactose from milk, those things are really making us fat and stupid. So, and I'm here to tell you, I'm working on it too. So if you want to work along with me, I know this is kind of a long video for us, feel free to leave comments and suggestions in the comments below. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and hit the like button too. Dr. Doug, and I'll talk to you next week. I'm looking forward to it.